On 30th of December, New Delhi witnessed a remarkable gathering of minds at the Education Summit 2025, a day dedicated to shaping the future of learning. The event began with a soulful Saraswati Vanna invoking wisdom and knowledge, the perfect start to a day of inspiration. Distinguished guests graced the occasion, sharing their visionary thoughts on education, innovation, and empowerment. Each speech echoed a common goal to transform
But
learning
due to
for a
some
brighter
important work, he
tomorrow.
couldn't be here. But there is one video message he has given. And so I would request to please play the video of H.H. Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati Ji Maharaj, President and Spiritual Head, Parmat Niketan Rishikesh.
Please see and check all the beautiful videos and insightful discussions to collaborative ideas. The summit became a
I request
melting
you to please
pot of
stop the video.
knowledge and
मतलब
possibility.
doing
Please
good.
continue.
इतना ह्यूमर कहाँ से लाते हैं यार इतना इमोशन कैसे क्रिएट करते हैं आप इतनी मस्ती वाह स्क्रीन पर कैसे लाते हो आप लोग इतनी अश्लीलता कहाँ से लाते हैं आप लोग ना मेरे शरीर की कोई रिस्पेक्ट ना मेरे मन का कोई मोल बस गंदगी में लिपटे हुए निरर्थक शब्द और निर्वस्त्र दृश्य इसे आप कहते हैं कंटेंट आप तो देखने वाले अपराधों को उकसाकर चले जाते हैं पर बलि चढ़ती है हम बेटियां 3 साल की 8 साल की 12 साल की बेटियां 1 मिनट आपके घर में भी तो बेटी होगी ना तो आप ऐसा क्यों करते हैं साफ सुथरा कंटेंट भी सोशल मीडिया और ओटीटी पे बनाते ही हैं लोग सब देखते हैं तो आप ऐसा क्यों करते हैं पैसे के लिए ना कैसे कैसे शब्द लिखते हैं आप कैसे कैसे कॉस्ट्यूम्स कैसे कैसे सीन्स शर्म नहीं आती दया नहीं आती आप तो अपनी फिल्म दिखाकर निकल लेते हैं लेकिन आज सुनिए देश के दुश्मन है आप लोग कंटेंट क्रिएटर नहीं बेटियों के किलर है आप लोग देश के विलन है आप लोग हम लड़कियों की रिक्वेस्ट है प्लीज प्रोवोकेटिव और अश्लील फिल्म्स बनाना बंद कीजिए प्लीज चेंज योर स्क्रिप्ट्स चेंज योर डायरेक्शंस ओटीटी and social media are not your license to exploit us.
Save the culture, save the nation. A call to retrieve the nation from the menace of rapes and cultural attacks on our civilization by misuse of OTT and social media platforms, films, and pornography promotion. Let us wage this.
न डाले अश्लीलता को कैमरे के लेंस से फीड करना बंद करे आर्ट के नाम पे इंडिया को मिसलीड करना बंद करे कृपया अपनी बोल्ड बोल्डनेस का झंडा यहाँ न गाड़े कृपया अपनी गंदी सोच का कूड़ा यहाँ न डाले कृपया ध्यान दें बेटी दीदी बहन माँ को सताना बंद करें भोले भाले बच्चों को भड़काना भटकाना बंद करें सुंदरता के पर्दे में अश्लीलता न पाले कृपया अपनी गंदी सोच का कीड़ा यहाँ न पाले कृपया फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच हैशटैग आप फेंकते हैं हवस की आग में रोटी अपनी सेकते हैं जेबें अपनी भरते हैं रेप प्रोवोक करते हैं इंडिया के कल्चर के वल्चर आप ही तो बनते हैं माँ बहन की गालियों से स्टैंड अप सजवाते हैं गंदी गंदी गालियों पे तालियां बजवाते हैं माली से दिखने वाले इन कसाईयों को जान ले मनोरंजक नहीं ये सारे मुजरिम है मान ले कृपया बॉर्न के जहर से हम बेटियों को ना मारे कृपया अपनी गंदी सोच का कूड़ा यहाँ न डाले कृपया ध्यान दें कृपया
Today, I want to just begin with one unsettling but one thought which has remained with me for a long time. A nation which forgets its history shall not have courage to face the future. And a child who has not heard the truths will not have confidence to face the truth of present. Recently, I was invited by Department of State to the United States for IDLP program in which I went along with dignitaries from 22 countries. We had different kinds of experiences, political, social, educational. But one thing has not left my mind very profoundly. America is celebrating not only its success, but also telling the history, the dark facts everywhere. I went to Washington, D.C., in the Capitol House. When I entered the Capitol House, when I saw the dome, when I saw the surroundings, the first thing that caught my attention was Christopher Columbus landing on the land of America and dropping his spear into the hearts of Native Americans. They tell the history within the Capitol House, that is the parliament, that the Native Americans were discriminated, displaced, and brutally killed. I went to Boston. In the Boston, on the streets, they show plays about how the Europeans invaded the Americans and killed them. And everywhere where you go to Colombia, you see nameplates. His grandfather showed him the exact place. This is the place where Ram was born. Similarly, a fisherman, when you go to when you go to Dwarka, he doesn't believe that Lord Krishna is a legend. He knows that the city of Dwarka is underneath the sea. And similarly, we also know in the land of Kurukshetra, when a farmer tills the land, that a battle has happened and this is the land of Bharata. But what happened? What has changed? That we are telling that our history is a myth and our science was a non-myth, it was not a fact. The first wound came through invasion, be it Persian or Turks or Mughals. They came, they destroyed our temples, they burned Takshashila, they burned Nalanda. 3 months they burned. The copper leaves on which our culture history was written was melted into copper coins. Geographies changed, names changed, but what has changed was permanently the mindset of our Bharatiya culture. And the second major straw came in the form of, as our seniors already told, Meghale. This time he uprooted the civilization from us. They succeeded. They were succeeded to that extent in showing that our culture is inferior, and they took a resolve to say, we will make those Indians who look like Indians but don't act like Indians. Nowadays, we are all speaking about decolonization, colonization. What is this inferiority, superiority? I will just say in few examples. Now we have seen Bharatanatyam, but this is colonization. We were thinking our Bharatanatyam was inferior and we were mimicking the ape, mimicking the West in the form of their dances. Now Zumba has come. We always think our food is wrong, but their food is correct. We always think our language is inferior, their language is superior. I am a doctor also. I want to tell you one fact. One doctor came and he was considered to be the best doctor. He was again US. But you know how many surgeries he did? Only 1,000. Here, urologists do 1,000 per year. That is our mindset. When a doctor comes from US, he is good. But doctor from India is not good. And I want to reiterate one more fact. Recently, I have come across a social media telling that a girl was trolled because she married a boy who was dark. When did we Bharatiyas started thinking that having a brown skin or black skin is not beautiful? This is the colonized mindset. Draupadi Devi, who is supposed to be the most beautiful, was called as Krishna because she was dark. Even Lord Krishna was Neela Megha Shama. This is the colonial mindset. And I want to tell, we go to Paris and speak about Leaning Tower of Pisa, or they say about things like Statue of Liberty. Have you ever seen what is there on the 50 rupees note or 100 rupees note or 200 rupees note? Just open and see. This is the 50 rupees note. You see the Hampi statue. This is a monolith. It is carved out of single stone in 14th century. And if you see the 100 rupees, you have the Rani Ka Bao. It was built in 11th century. A queen has built. And if you see the 200 notes, it's a Sanchi Stupa which was built in 3rd century. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is leaning, but our sculptures are not leaning and they are staying, withholding the all kind of rains and sun. This is our science we had. So Shuddha used to perform eye surgeries, but they told this is all a myth and we have fallen to them. I just want to conclude saying that, oh, we need not glorify the past. We need not glorify the past. But I want to see something. When we forget our
35 साल में अब तक की सबसे अच्छी इकोनॉमी